Hey everyone, welcome to Littlebearplans. This is Ada, and today I wanted to share with you my little or big stationery haul from my Japan trip. My boyfriend and I went to Japan in April, like mid-April until the beginning of May. So it was about a 2-week trip, and this is just all the things that I purchased during that trip. So it's been quite a while. It's actually like July now. And I've tried my best to not use a lot of these things. I've opened some of them, but I've kept everything else pretty much in its packaging still, because I wanted to film this video. I just haven't had much time. That being said, I am not currently working, so I have a lot more time now. I think to keep it simple, I'll try to separate things that I purchased by stores. The only caveat is I bought a lot of ring planner inserts, and they're a mix between inserts that I bought from Itoya in Ginza and then also a hands. I think the one that we went to was Osaka, and I can't remember which ring planner inserts are from which stores. So I think I'll keep ring planner inserts in its own, I guess, like section. To start, we can start with items that I purchased from Itoya, or the ones that I remember. So let's begin with these 3 stickers here. I think these are actually one of the first things that I purchased when I went to Itoya, and they just remind me of like the stickers that we used to have, or that I used to have when I was little. They're so cute, and I love anything hollow. Yeah, so these 3 stickers. And then I also bought this from Itoya, so it's Fuyu Shogun. This is a Iroshizuku ink from Pilot. I had tried it before in like a ink sample haul that I got maybe like 2 Christmases ago, and I really loved the color of this ink, and if I can find, I'll put a swatch here. But it's like a gray blue ink, and I really loved it in my Koeko. So because I saw this in a smaller size bottle, this is the 15 milliliter. I think there's also a 30 milliliter bottle, but since I saw it in a smaller bottle, I wanted to pick this up because I figured this wouldn't be too hard to travel with. And then from Itoya, I also bought these 3 pen pigment brush pens. That is all that I bought from Itoya as far as non-ring planner insert stuff. Okay, so I guess we'll just move on. We'll move on to the stuff that I bought from hands that aren't ring planner related, and then we'll move into the ring planner stuff. This for sure, it is basically a like ring planner, and I already used this. I had it in my planner, as you can see. But this is a ring planner hole punch, like a portable one, so you can clip this into your planner, and then you can put the pages in, and then you just punch holes. I think this is best used for if you have like 1 or 2 pages, but I believe this is from the brand Reime. And as you can see from here, you can cut personal size or Bible size. You can do 6 ring insert pocket size. I think you should also be able to do, yeah, A5 size. So if you lift it and you pull this to match A5 and A5. So far, loving this. And then the next thing, so I kept the box so I can show you guys, but I definitely already used this. What this is it's basically a clipboard, and then you put a sheet of paper, I think, behind here, and you just like pull it back from the top here, and it'll cut the paper. And it says A6 size, but I still haven't been able to figure out how do I get them the same size. Yeah, here's like a demo, or not a demo, but like an example of it, like a photo. Take an A4 sheet of plain paper, and then you put it behind this clipboard, let's just say like this, and then you take the sheet, like the A4 sheet, and you hold this down, and then you pull, and it's supposed to cut the paper into like 4 little pieces that you can then use to clip here, which is so fun. I write really small, so this is actually like a perfect size. I just do wish the clip part is a little bit smaller, because I feel like it's so wasteful, like this little spot here, and sometimes I can like pull it out and like write on it, but That's my only like thing, my only feedback I think for this clipboard. Otherwise it's perfect, it's fun to use, and I love cutting paper with it. I think it's really fun. But this is from Kutsuwa. How do you pronounce that? Kutsuwa. Maybe you can also search like for bun cuts. That's what it says here. Cutter for memo paper. And then when you're traveling, like, I think it's handy to have scissors to cut like stuff when you buy like clothes for tags, or if you're a stationery and journaling lover and you're collecting like ephemera throughout your trip. It's always handy to have a pair of scissors. I didn't have one. I went ahead and I bought this from Kukuyo, and I don't have the packaging anymore because I did use this during the trip. And because the scissors are blunt, I was able to bring this on carry-on. I was kind of worried that they would confiscate this, but they didn't. I think this is probably one of the best purchases that I made during this trip. And then the next one from the brand Tumekake, a corner puncher, or like a, not a hole puncher, but it like, let me just show you. So you know how like for some, there's like a similar one that's like a corner rounder, but this one I think it cuts out like a half moon shape. So I think like as you're going through like your journals and stuff, like let's just say this was like a journal, and then you finish this page and you punch it, and then it makes it easier for you to flip to the next page that's new. So you would just do this and then, you know, flip the page, and then this is like the newest page. It actually, so this one cuts the corner, and this side, I think it actually cuts the side of the paper. So you get like a little shape here too, which is kind of cool. This stamp here, and it's a little Moomin stamp. I'm pretty sure I got this from Hands. So the last thing I got from Hands were these join dot markers, and I actually saw these at Paper Plants Co. But it's a stationery shop in LA, and I went there, saw these join dot markers, really wanted them, but then obviously like I had planned for a trip to go to Japan, so I didn't want to buy any like, you know, Japanese stationery until I could get to Japan. So when I saw these at Hands, of course I picked them up right away because I had intended on buying these when I was in LA. So I picked up one set and it came with these 9 colors. I'm loving them so far. I feel like the green is going to go out the quickest because I'm using this one the most, but we'll see. But yeah, Midori join dot markers. And then that is all I have from Hands, which means this next part of the video will be going through the ring inserts that I purchased during the trip. Some context: when I went to Japan, I asked one of my friends, Stephanie, she is one of my stationery friends that I made through this stationery and journaling community, but I had texted her and I said, do you want me to bring you anything back? And she said she wanted mini 5 inserts and then also personal ring inserts, and she didn't have anything in mind in particular. She just said anything that looks interesting or like useful. So I just bought everything, which is why I have such a big stack of personal ring inserts. I had already since like met up with her and we split, I gave her all the mini 5 stuff, and then we split half of everything for the personal rings. She does have basically almost everything here. I'm not in mini 5 right now, although I do have a plotter mini 5 like ring cover. I'm just not using it, but for when I do use it, I felt like the insert that would be the most useful would be this just like plain to-do list one from Da Vinci. And then the second one that I bought that's mini 5 is this card holder. And I had gotten Stephanie, my friend, a card holder too, but hers doesn't have this hole in it. I wanted to try one with the hole in it just to, I don't know, just to see like if I'm traveling, or maybe I can like take out my ID fast or something like that. It just looked interesting, so I wanted to try it. Moving on, so these ones are pocket rings, like inserts, and then I have a cover here. I am in pocket rings. My pocket rings cover is here, and it is my everyday carry. So I do use this pretty much every day. I bring it with me in my purse. I write down like to-do lists and stuff. I track, you know, like shows that I watch, shows I want to watch, things I'm reading, etc., etc. Anyways, so I am in pocket rings. So I bought a couple, not a lot, of pocket rings inserts, starting with this cover. I just thought it was so cute. It's like clear. The rings are plastic, so I don't know how durable it will be, but I do think, you know, to archive some things, or maybe if I want to like turn this into like a mini like sticker book, I thought it would be really cute if I can find like clear ring protector sheets. And it has a pocket in the back, and you can put 2 credit card size cards here, so I thought that was cool. And then this is from, brand is HS Bungu, and this is called My System Mini. I do believe they have these also on Amazon Japan, so if I can find them, I'll make sure to link it out below. And then next we have this Da Vinci, I think these are like dividers. So that's the SKU if you're interested in getting a set for yourself. It also comes with stickers that you can use to label the tabs. So we have that. I'm just gonna put this here. The next one is Petite Page M. I think that's the brand. I think the SKU is number P450. Comes with, I think, 100 sheets. And then they're just, they look like 4mm dot grid. Basically very small, and I write very small, so this is perfect. The next one is this one. I think this is like a weekly like notes pages situation. Same brand, so Petite Page M. This is the SKU. And then a weekly free diary, that's what they call it. Yeah, you can put the date on the top. There's a blank box here for notes, and then the rest is just all grid. And then the next one is from Bindex, Noti. Noti is the brand. Bindex, I think it's like their line. This is the SKU, so PRF0103. This one looks like meeting notes. As you can see, you can put the title, the date, place, member, I'm assuming like who's in the meeting, and then just some Cornell style notes with like a box on the bottom. The next one is also by Nolty. This one's also Bindex. The SKU is PRF1402. This one is like project planning, I think. 5-year plan as in the example, and you can track like projects you're doing over the course of 5 years. This one's kind of hard to explain, so I think just to show you what it looks like, I'll just take one out. So as you can see, it says event or anniversary, and this is like the project planner. The last mini 6 or like pocket planner size thing that I bought, and this is just like a, what do you call this, like a bookmark, says today. This one's from Ashford, and it has yellow and a grid, and then if you need like a straight edge, it has a ruler here. Yep, so this is the last mini 6 / pocket planner size item that I got. The last section of this, last portion of this like ring planner insert haul is the personal size stuff. I'm just gonna try to go through these quickly. The first one is plotters, to-do list. I bought this whole notebook. Stephanie said she didn't need it, so I kept it, which is totally fine. I use, I go through a lot of ring planner inserts, so I'm happy to have something like this. The next one is from Da Vinci, DR285. This one's just a checklist, and I bought a couple of different ones, but this is one of the variations, the versions. This is also Da Vinci, DR4290. This one's for meeting notes. One side is all grid. The other side has, looks like just a couple lines where you can write like notes, where you had the meeting, who's in it. There's a to-do list at the top. And then the second half of the bottom is like also all grid. This one is Da Vinci's year planning insert. This one looks like it's for 1 year. DR16 is the SKU, and it kind of just looks like a project planner. So the top has like the months, and then when you go down the row, it's like what are you working on, or the heading, subheading, things like that. This one is also from Da Vinci. This one's the daily insert. So it has like hourly tracking on the left-hand column and then just grid on the right side. And it looks like this. So it has like 6 o'clock in the morning all the way to 11 at night. This one is Da Vinci DR15. Also looks to be undated. This is a 5-year planning one. The other one was just like a 1 year. This one's 5 years. This one is from Da Vinci as well. This one's DR1229. This one is a weekly, and it's split into 4 boxes on each side of the sheet. So it looks like this. This one is a bookmark slash ruler from Da Vinci. This is DR319. And then I got index tabs, dividers. This one is the same thing as the one that I had for the Mini 6, same color and everything. These are also dividers, or tab dividers, also from Da Vinci. These are DR318. And I had bought Stephanie a set too. I didn't realize. I probably bought like 2 of them from Hands and then 1 of them from Itoya. I have an extra set, so I don't know. And then the next one is from Nolte, from their Bindex line. This one is number 16. Yeah, it's weekly, so there's to-do lists and then each day of the week. And I'm assuming on the opposite side it's blank, and then if you flip it over, then it's the next week. Yeah, and I don't mind that it's for 2025, because like when I feel like using an insert, I just pull it out and I can always white out the date and like update it. This next one here is from Nolte, also from the Bindex line. The SKU is BRF1402. This one, I think it's the same as the Mini 6. It's the 5-year planning with the events on the back. Next up is these are dailies from Bindex by Nolte. The SKU is BRF2602. On the left hand side, it's grid paper, and then on the other side, on the top, it's to-do lists. Then I think this is time tracking, and then more grid. The next one is Bindex by Nolte. This one's number 301. This says daily plan. It's blank on the left side, and then you get a time schedule on the right. So you get time schedule, and then to-do lists, and some notes, and you can circle what day of the week it is. This one is also Bindex by Nolte. This is BRF0301. This is, I think it's like a rate the day kind of thing. It has 31 days, and then I think you can write like maybe how your day went, and then you could put happy face, like it went okay, like a smiley face, or like a frowny face. It's kind of cute. This one is Bindex by Nolte. The SKU is BRF0103. This is like the meeting notes one, so Cornell notes, and then some more space at the bottom. This one is Bindex, number 206. This one looks like a project planner. It kind of looks like a Gantt chart. It's literally just blank, so I'll have to figure out how to use this. I'll probably look up some examples and stuff, but this one is Bindex 680, and I think it comes with a, what is it called? Oh my gosh, like an insert. So like I have a ring planner here. This is my personal ring planner, like this, where you have like something in the back. I don't know what this is called, but like it protects your planner. So this one has one of those. It's in the back, and then the one on the front is the bookmark. This is from Knox. This is also a to-do list. I think the SKU is 521525. So this is their to-do list. Kind of simple. You can put the date, you can check it off, write what you need to do. There's another bookmark. This one's more plain. So if you want something more simple and less like, you know, this is a little bit more flashy. This one is even more flashy. If you like something plain, this one will give you a ruler in centimeters, and then it's just plain for the rest of the bookmark. And this one is 521702. Then the very last one is a personal rings credit card holder insert, and you can put 3 cards. And I don't have something like this, so I just wanted to try. This one is from Ashford in the Bible size or personal ring size. The number or the SKU is 0310-100. Those are all the things that I got from Hands and Itoya. For this next portion of the haul, I wanted to talk through some of the items that we got from Traveler's Company, and I went to 2 locations. So we went to Nakameguro, and then we also went to Kyoto. I can separate them by things that I got from each location. I got this stamp, and this isn't Traveler's Company brand, I don't think. This one is a to-do stamp page header, and I got it for 1,430 yen. And then I also got this Traveler's Company notebook, and it is like a filing folder notebook, and I got it so that we could record our travels or our trips. We have like the receipts, Narita Airport Terminal like ticket. We have baggage claim, like ephemera, our seats, like our ticket, our plane ticket, I think. And then I punched a hole up here so I can put this tag. I thought it was cute. We got this from, we went into the Porter store and I bought something, so we have this tag. I just thought it was cute, and it's for memories. And then our plane ticket back, one of the activities we did when we were there, and then our ticket, and then just our thoughts about the trip. So this one is my sheet, and then this one is my boyfriend's. So these are like our notes on like the cities that we went to, what we did there, what we enjoyed, things like that. I just thought it was cute, and I was like, oh, maybe we can do this for like every trip we go on. I didn't mean for that to turn into like a, let me walk you through my journal. But the next thing I bought was, so they have this charm, and in the store they actually had this keychain, which I also bought from there. And they had this little charm thing. They had it on like a sample of like this bag that they had out, and I thought it was like the cutest thing ever. Like just like this combo. So I bought all three because I thought it was so cute. So we took a quick 2-day break because my iPhone storage was full, but I made some room and we're back now. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of this video. This item I got is this Toyo steel toolbox. And I feel like everybody has this, but I was there and this is like one of the medium, it's like a medium size one. There was like a smaller, flatter one and a bigger one, so I went with this size. They did say that these silver steel ones do come with these marks on it, and I don't know if it's like rust, but it doesn't have any texture, doesn't feel like anything, so it doesn't really bother me. I got the one that fits Tombow markers, and it fits perfectly. So if I ever decide to not keep it in a cup, then I can always put them in here, or I can use it to store other things. And then now we're gonna move into the items that I got from Kyoto, starting with the 2 clips. And I'll just bring this back in so you can see. But this clip is like the smaller version of this one. Next, we have this washi tape, and this just looks like, kind of looks like a boarding pass, I think is what it's supposed to look like. And this was the only washi tape that I bought from there. And then the next thing I got are these items. So we have this keychain here of a little bear holding a TN. So cute. And it doesn't look like it's the Travelers Company brand, so I think maybe it's like a collab with Bentley and Job workroom. The next thing is this brass tag, and I didn't have anything at this point, I think, that says like Tokyo or Kyoto, so I was like, oh, just to commemorate like the trip, I thought maybe it would be good to get something. And then the last things that I got from Kyoto Travelers Factory are these 2 inserts, and when I had bought them, they had like other inserts too, just like the standard ones, the non-limited edition ones, and then also the red Love and Trip ones, but I didn't feel like I needed any of those. So I just went with these 2 because I like the color of the covers. And I didn't even realize this one is made out of green tea leaf paper, which is really cool. I wonder if it smells like green tea. But this is a Kyoto edition insert. So very nice. I like that it's gold, and I love this green color. The next one is this, I don't know how to pronounce this, Hosyo style paper. It's navy blue, as you can see, with silver foiling, which I love. I love this combination. And this one is also Kyoto edition. And what this paper is a traditional Japanese paper used for historical official documents. Next, we'll move into the last few things that I got. And these are just kind of like random other bits that I got from like stationery places, or sometimes they're not even stationery places, but I'm just using them for stationery. So we'll start with Maruzen, which I think is like a bookstore slash like stationery place. So these are the items that I got. And then I know in Kyoto I was like not super interested in the Love and Trip covers, or like the notebooks, but then I was like, well, I don't have anything that's red from Travelers Factory, so I ended up just getting one in passport size just to try it. And as you can see here, it was 550 yen from Maruzen. Then the next thing that I got are these 2 like post-it sticky things. This one is like one of like a cafe. Yeah, and this stands up like that. And then if you need to post it, you just pull it out, which I thought was really cool. And then the next thing we have is this to-do list sticky memo pad. And then I believe this one is from Swatelier, which is a Korean brand. And then the next store that I went to, and I just picked up two small things, was Muji. So I just got this monthly 13-sheet sticky note pad. Has like a monthly calendar. And then I bought this sharpener because I didn't have a sharpener and I needed one. And also because my old one, which I think is a Tombow sharpener, it's like a very small one, has like 2 holes. I love that sharpener so much, but I don't know, at some point it just started breaking all of my pencils. I just feel like it's because it's really, really old. So I needed like an upgrade. This one only sharpens one size though, like the standard size pencils. So maybe eventually if I ever use like a bigger pencil, I'll have to buy a bigger sharpener, but I feel like right now this is totally fine. And I like that it has a cap. And then we'll move into some just like miscellaneous things. This is a Penco clampy clip. I have one that's in the ivory color, but I bought this one because I like that it's glow in the dark. We just needed more like chip clips, and I use these for chips too. So we also got this from a Gachapon. I ran out of coins at this point in the trip, and I had asked my boyfriend, I was like, can I get one of those with his coins? And he let me. So, and then the next place that we stopped by was B-Side Label. It's like a sticker store. They have a bunch of like vinyl stickers, like pins and like random stuff like that. And I like One Piece. So my favorite arc in One Piece so far, I think, is Wano, just because the costume, like the costumes on the characters, and the arc is just like a really good arc. I saw these ones and Luffy's in his original like costume or like outfit, and then I got his brother's. This one I actually got for free at, I think it's called Zura Sushi. It's like a revolving sushi place, and then I think if you eat like a certain amount of plates and you play like the game on the tablet, you can win like a little, it looks like a little gachapon ball, but you can win like a little prize. And I've never even watched Detective Conan, but I might now because I have washi tape for it. And then these washi tapes I actually got from our hotel in Kobe. I think we enjoyed being in Kobe the most. So when I saw that they had these washi tapes in the Family Mart in our hotel, of course I had to get some. So I swatched these so you can see, but they're mostly of, I think, like, they're like Kobe themed stuff. So this is like the train that they have in Kobe. This is like the port of Kobe. This is, I don't know, another train, but it's on like a railway. The second one is this one here, which is just the port of Kobe. The second one here, which is so cute. And our hotel was probably like, I don't know, they probably don't have it here, but it looks like this. And we can see the Ferris wheel. We can see like, I think they have this like aquatic museum right behind our hotel, but we stayed at a Hotel Okura Kobe. Yeah, so that was fun. And then the next one is this one here, which I think is just different trains that are in Kobe maybe. So that's the third one. And then the last one is the train that goes through Kobe. And then I think these are like some of the locations that the train can go to. I also got this little basket from Dalton. It's not like a stationery, I don't think it's a stationery brand. I think it's a lifestyle like brand, but they sell like home goods. Like a couple years ago, I really wanted this like dresser that they had. They sell like cabinets and stuff too, but there's just no way that I can get it shipped to the United States. But some of the cabinets have like glass in it, and it's just like so pretty. And I want one so bad. But anyways, so I got this like little shopping cart looking thing, and I just thought it would be cute to like put on your desk. And I love this like butter yellow color. And then from Dalton, I also got one more thing. I will show you now. This tote bag. I'm obsessed with bags. And when I saw this, I was like, oh, it would be so handy. It has like pockets on both sides. So there's 2 here, 2 on this side, and then 2 on the side here. Like, you know how many pencils and pens you can stuff into here on top of like all the stationery stuff? Like, you can just throw like everything in here. Yeah, so we got a bag from Dalton, and it has the brand here. And then this I got, it's not stationery related, but it is hanging on here. So I got this in Kobe. in Chinatown from like a little vending machine in one try. And then the last two things that I got were these. This is from North Face, basically an organizer. I think you can like store your passport, some cards and things like that in here for travel, like your receipts. Maybe I'll use it for stationery, I don't know. I just thought it was cute. And then the last one is actually from the Japan Post. So my boyfriend wanted to ship some or like send out some postcards before we left on the last day of our trip. And then I saw this when he was paying and I asked him if I could get it. He actually bought this for me. Yeah, so he got me the little keychain thing, and then he got me this. Because I think at this point I had probably spent all of my cash and coins. I can use it for travel too, I think, like to store ephemera. I think that would be a good idea, actually. Because it's like very flat, it's like smushy, and I could put a lot of stuff in it. I think I already got it dirty a little bit. I don't even know from what because I haven't been really using it, but it's okay. He's still cute. That actually might be it for the stationery stuff that I got during my Japan trip. I do have like random paper bits, like ephemera that I have collected. This is like what is remaining. I bought like a bunch of trash back. Yeah, but these are like the last, like the ones that I kept that I think I'm just gonna keep. Yeah, my boyfriend also got a tote bag. I didn't buy this. And that is it for my Japan stationery haul. I'll have more videos coming up soon. I'm gonna try to upload like maybe once a week. Or if you have any questions, please feel free to leave it down in the comments below. If you've stayed until this part of the video, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!